myself on the ground at some point in my speech. What should I do with this?
You're going to do what?
I'm going to launch onto the ground in my speech.
Toastmaster Hamman is sharing with us today how a nearly fatal bike wreck helped him remember one of the greatest lessons ever taught to him. Will be teaching us about the principle of stop, breathe, think. In his speech, Life and Death on New Hampshire Street, please welcome Toastmaster Will Hamman to the left.
Hey, Will!
Out there. Could the head people please move? Yeah. 2 weeks ago, I was on my bike on New Hampshire Street in College Park. Interstate overpass is ahead of me, some pink apartments are to my left, and I hear the roar of an engine. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Right as I look behind me, this little white car tries to intentionally hit me off my bike. They miss my left handlebar by an inch, and I almost have to lay my bike down into the concrete on my right. Now, because I am not a smart man, instead of de-escalating the situation, I do the exact opposite. I decide to give this inconsiderate driver a big old one-finger salute. I'm riding my bike, I stand up on my pedals, I make sure he can see me. I feel amazing as I do this. I've got him. That feeling quickly subsides when the car takes an immediate right and stops dead in the middle of the road that I'm about to have to bike by. Now I'm not feeling so hot. They stop, I grind to a stop. We're looking at each other. Things have just gotten weird, folks. Just kind of staring. I think, you know what? I hear my grandma's voice. I should de-escalate this. So I'm going to go ahead and turn left. And right as I go to turn left, I hear pop, pop, pop. Yeah, I'm being shot at on my bike. I don't think I deserve that. I know I'm no angel, but geez. I wouldn't have thought it was a gunshot, but the second bullet whizzes over my head. And I've seen enough war movies to know that bullets whizzing over your head is not a good thing. So I'm riding. All of a sudden, I take off. I'm not going to get shot today, so I'm riding down the street. And I cut back right. When I cut back right, all of a sudden, this car's coming down at me. I don't know if it's to finish a job. I don't know if he's trying to get away like I am, but I'm sitting there. I'm going up right. And I grab my bike, I grab my pedal, or grab my brake, and I spin my bike around. And I'm off to the races again. Now, this is where the real fun begins, folks. Because this maniac decides to chase me. It's like Tom and Jerry. All of a sudden, it's left, right, left, right. I'm just trying to use cars and trees and anything to get away. I hope he doesn't shoot me. God, oh God, oh God, oh God. Minutes of this. Left, right, left, right, left, right. Through the streets of College Park. Nobody's helping me. This is horrifying, terrifying. I thought seeing a snake in the garden was fear. No, this is real fear. Eventually, I finally get away from this maniac. But as I do, I tear a muscle in my back. So now, I'm by the College Park Publix, and I'm in searing pain. I can barely stay on my bike. I know I have to because I don't know where this person is. I got one hand on the handlebar, pedaling along half a mile from my house, when my bike kind of shifts to the right. And all of a sudden, I don't shift with it. So, I end up getting thrown down, and I skid. That was not very artful, but I skid 10 feet down the sidewalk. Now I'm laying there. I can't feel anything for 3 minutes below the belt. I hit so hard I thought I broke my hip. I see cars passing me by on Edgewater Drive. Even my neighbors. I'm waving, trying to get someone's attention. Nobody wants to deal with this. I guess I gotta save myself. I reach for my phone. I don't have my phone. I'm a half mile away after being shot at, tearing a muscle in my back, and now wrecking, and I have to walk home. So I stagger to my feet, and I got my bike out of the road and walking down like this. I can barely walk. I'm limping. I'm grabbing my helmet. I am just smashing it on the handlebars in so much pain. And two Cuban gentlemen pull up. They could barely speak English. And they ask me, what's wrong? I say, I got in a bike wreck. And they say, get in. We take you home, boss. I had to use hand signals to communicate how to get me home. But I thank those two gentlemen, wherever they are. Now I'm a college student. I'm invincible. I'm going to live forever. Nothing ever bad happens to me, right? But when I was in my room, in those dark moments with only my thoughts, I started realizing this could have been fatal. Someone took a shot at my head. I could have been hit by a car. This is, it's a fun story. But what does it mean? And it helped me remember a lesson that my pre-K teacher taught me when I was 4. Now, if I can be taught this lesson, little farm animal when I was 4, I think all you guys can get it. Stop, breathe, think. Anytime you're in a stressful situation, I want you to stop, breathe, and think. In that situation, when that guy tried to hit me, if I had just grabbed my brake, stood on my pedals, and stopped, that would have led me to breathing. And that would have led me to thinking. What if he's having the worst day of his life? What if his wife is in the hospital dying? What if he's got a gun? And I ultimately wouldn't have put myself in a reckless position that could have gotten me killed. I didn't deserve to get shot at, but I put myself in that danger. So next time you're in an argument with your boss, a spouse, something's going really, really wrong in your life, and you think you're going to lose control, you're not. Just remember these 3 words. Stop, breathe, and think. Say it with me. Stop, breathe, think. I think we can do it. Let's move towards a better future, because it might not save your life, but it could save someone else's. Fellow Toastmasters.